Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to Scully Pop ASMR. Tonight, going to be working on the prototype of the Emerald Wonderland. Some great art for you tonight. Compliments of Scully and Izzy. How is everyone? Hey, John. Hey, John. Izzy, Scott. Welcome. Mr. A, welcome to the show. I'll take you on a little adventure this evening. Soul Lender. Hey, Susanna Scott. C4. Bow, chicka, wow. Member for 9 months, Jot. Tingle, Chief Broken Brain. Hey, Jody at Marketplace, welcome. Yoda Papa. Welcome, MT Homestead. This is going to be an ongoing series where we merge all the characters of great fairy tales together. I do. A couple of things I'm going to let you guys look at. And also, just by the way, in the description, there are a couple of new links. One is to an interactive dashboard of this production, can go in there after the show, check it out, see some different things. There's even a quiz you can take, see how well you watch the show. And there's also a link to a comprehensive literary analysis of this show. And if you're interested, hit me up on my email, jscullybooks@gmail.com, and I will forward you the pitch deck, which is a beautiful 25-page. I'm getting ready to show you here in a second. Hey, Melissa, what you doing tonight? Hey, Pop, what's up, Popcorn? Sydney Cat. I think you're going to really enjoy this. And I've also been talking with some people behind the scenes. And after we get done with I'm thinking 3 or 4 seasons at 10 shows a season, I want to put together a comprehensive picture book, special edition, leather bound, or some sort like that picture book that you can order. Yep, we're going to publish it. I will be jumping around, hitting a few buttons tonight, so bear with me. It won't be an even flow the whole way. Right now, we're listening to the music from the original overlay of The Wizard of Oz, where we had 10 people come up on panel and do a theater show. And I will be showing the overlay as I read tonight, but we're running some of the slideshows that Izzy created. And birds. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be like $100 book. It's going to be a really nice book, kind of like as big as like Harry Potter type stuff, you know. I mean, I have a professional pitch deck if somebody's interested in making a movie or whatever. I mean, it's not like the idea came to me on a whim. I've been thinking about this for a while. Let me jump back. We'll look at some of that other overlay. What's everybody think about what I'm saying? I mean, cool. We will be merging different genealogies and character lines, perhaps tracing them back to their roots. Like, for example, tonight we go to Steenberg Mountain, where the wizards come from, and really cool, says Jody. No, isn't it? Like tonight, you meet the Cheshire Wolf. It's a combination of the Cheshire Cat and the Big Bad Wolf from Little Red Riding Hood. What do you see with the wizards outfit Dorothy with? They going full steampunk with like accoutrements, weapons, all kind of stuff. Well, just to give you an idea, Dorothy's going to get a pair of brass knuckles from the wizards that when she punches the air, it creates little tornadoes. Timbers. How's things going over there at the homestead, MT? Let's look at the pitch deck. One second. Let me see here, guys. I'm going to do this without too many complications. I don't know. Should I show the pitch deck or not? Oh, man. Get off on tangents. Let's try this. Go ahead and do it because I plan to do it. Thank you, Izzy. Share screen. Pitch deck. Share. So what we have here, let's take this. There. So what we have here is a movie pitch deck. Make sure y'all see that okay before I go. Izzy Scully. So this is what you would present to a producer, and as you can see, it goes through all the characters. Emerald Wonderland Chronicles. Cheshire Lion, Tin Hatter, Scarecrow Queen, the Wizard. And introduces them one by one with their backgrounds. Good evening, Lakeshore. Cheshire Lion. Tin Hatter. It's the Scarecrow Queen. Wizard. And you got a mood board with some different things there from the story. C4. Color palette that we worked with. Then you have a nice storyboard to go along with it. Takes you through all the shots and scenes. And then it breaks it down into Dorothy's arrival, etc. Introduction of the Cheshire Lion, Tin Hatter, Scarecrow Queen's ominous arrival, the journey to the Tolgi Wood. Believe it or not, I made all this stuff up. Nobody wrote it. I mean, I worked with Claude, but as a direction. But the work is mine. Confrontation with the Jub birds. Those are interesting. They're a combination of vultures with heads that have clocks. Scarecrow Queen's threat. The emergence of the doorknob. And the escape through the door. And we'll look at the trailer before I start, and there's the end. But that's what you would hand to a professional there, producer or whatnot. So let me back over to the main broadcast. Stop sharing that. Go back to the overlay. Okay, good to go. Still playing. Okay, let me get that other music off of there, guys. And again, if you want to look in the description, there's a link to an interactive dashboard and a comprehensive analysis of the Emerald Wonderland. Nice, says Marketplace. Hey, Misha. Oh, Misha, how you doing? You're going to enjoy this one tonight. Let's see, all you members. Let's put some emojis in the chat. We need some color. Oh gosh, I always hit the wrong buttons, don't I? get some color in there. Anyway, thank you for that donation, Izzy Ska. Hey, Quay's Queen. Hey, KK. KK Ska. Tingle, 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 tingle. Sydney Cat, Sydney Cat. So, yeah, we got that. Let's full screen that. Let's see how that looks. Guess y'all can hear the music okay? Music, the voice check. Ray, Scully in chat. 1 second. Y'all let me know if that sounded good. Okay, low music, says Kimbers. You sound good on. Okay, let me turn it up a little bit. I agree with that. It's all going to be about developing this prototype. I want to get through these seasons. I want to develop a tight script. Maybe next year we'll do a theater production with it. I don't know that I'm going to have anybody read with me yet. I see a big. I don't want to jump the gun, but this has definitely got a chance of like doing something special. So I sound good, says Kimber. Sound good. Hey, Blood. Blood's got his own emoji. Wonderful gaming channel. Popcorn. He's got his own emoji. These are all longtime moderators of ours. A wonderful AJOT. And this her emoji. Benny Loco, don't know if she's out there or not, but she's got an emoji as well. And of course, the wonderful Izzy Ska. And whomever else I missed. Let's see. Hojo. Brain tingles. That's just straight up overlay picture I did. I suppose it is. Let me introduce you to a few of the new characters you're going to meet tonight. And they are as follows. We have the White Rabbit from the Alice in Wonderland, who comes into the fray, all decked out in steampunk attire with his mechanical hair mobile. And we have Steenberg Mountain, the home of the wizards, where everything in the world steampunk originated from. And we have the Cheshire Lion. The Lion Hatter. Combination of the Cowardly Lion and the Mad Hatter. And our tonight's thumbnail, Emerald Wonderland. Let's see another picture of the Lion Hatter. And we have the big bad wolf mixed with the Cheshire Cat. So, as you can see, we've been running hot under the engine with the graphic designs, working quite well. And with our wonderful, fantastico slideshows. Oh, okay, that's in the background. I can switch to this if I want. It can work like that for you while that overlays one. Hey, I have a story. Sit back, relax. I think you're going to enjoy this one. Thanks for coming out. Sydney cat. Tinkle, 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 tinkle. So yeah, I guess there's a couple of ways you can support the channel. Your time being the most important. We have super chats, memberships, Cash App, pretty much the whole 9 yards. And you're going to see more links popping in there, like with dashboards or our shows. I'm working with different things to animate the back end, and from a business standpoint, interacting with artificial intelligence to 10x the game for the community. None of all this stuff's exactly free. I mean, as you know, everybody can start on a free version of any of it and learn this yourself, but you must go through the learning curve, and then when you get to a pro level, you'll find yourself having to subscribe to the higher price packages. I have a list I'm compiling of all the tools and software I use. If you're interested, you can click on those links. I'll have that up pretty soon. Froggy, I see you. Hey, Yankee Kyle. Good evening. Good evening. So, yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I just don't think we're quite ready for a theater production yet. Let me get the screenplay script written in stone, and Izzy knows what I'm talking about. So, Froggy. Jumska, 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 Jumska. Jum tinkles. Hey, Globies, Globies. Globies. Blaster. $1 million. Super wide. Well, well, well. Just when you thought our merry band of misfits was headed for a straightforward showdown with the Queen of Thorns, the yellow brick road decides to throw us a curveball. As the mechanic hare's T-powered locomotive chugs to a halt. Our heroes find themselves at the edge of what can only be described as the old country. The yellow brick road stretches before them, but these ain't your grandma's bricks. No, sir. These babies have seen more action than a Vegas casino on New Year's Eve. Dorothy steps off a train, her ruby sneakers crunching on weathered bricks. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. This place looks older than Aunt Em's apple pie recipe. Alice peers around curiously. Curiouser and curiouser. It's as if we stumbled into a living history book. The lion hatter sniffs the air. Ah, the sweet smell of antiquity. Or is that just my hat? I can never tell the difference. As they venture deeper into this ancient realm, the air shimmers with a kind of magic that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up and do the cha-cha. It's old magic, folks. Kind that was brewing when the world was young and anything was possible. Suddenly, from behind a crumbling pillar, steps a figure that makes our heroes do a double take. It's the Cheshire Wolf, a creature with the body of the big bad wolf and the grin of the Cheshire Cat. Its fur shimmers with an outworldly light, and its grin is wide enough to swallow the moon. Welcome, travelers, to the land where stories began. Mind your step and your plot twists. Before our heroes can so much as blink, they're surrounded by a host of hybrid creatures that would make a geneticist's head spin. There's Rapunzel locks, golden-haired beauty with locks so long she used them as a jump rope. She's munching on porridge as she skips. Next to her stands Pinocchio Pan, a wooden boy with pixie dust in his joints, whose nose grows every time he says, "I do believe in fairies." And let's not forget the Frog Prince Charming, a dashing amphibian in a tailcoat, more likely to ribbit sweet nothings than croak them. Dorothy's wide-eyed. "I've got a feeling we're not in regular fairy tale land anymore, Alice. Indeed, it seems we've stumbled into a realm where stories have interbred." The mechanic Harry checks his pocket watch nervously. Interbred, intermingled, intercontinental breakfast? Whatever it is, we're late for it. As our heroes try to make sense of this new world, a melodious voice rings out, stopping them in their tracks. From a nearby grove of talking trees, because of course the trees talk here, emerges the siren godmother. Creature with the voice of a heavenly choir and the ability to grant wishes that always come with a musical number. Welcome, children of the new stories. You've entered the realm of first tales, where all narratives have their roots. The lion hatter's mane standing on end. First tales, is that anything like first tea? Because I could really go for a couple right about now. Siren godmother smiles enigmatically, causing several nearby flowers to burst into bloom and start harmonizing. You've come at the crucial time. The Queen of Thorns seeks to unravel the very fabric of our stories. Only by understanding your roots can you hope to write a future free from her thorny grass. Just like that, folks, our heroes find themselves smack dab in the middle of a quest, more tangled than a ball of yarn after a cat's got into it. They've got to navigate this ancient land, uncover the secrets of storytelling itself, and somehow stop the Queen of Thorns from turning every happily ever after into a prickly nightmare. Why, at the beginning, of course. But remember, in the old country, every ending is just another beginning in disguise. As our intrepid adventurers set off down the ancient yellow brick road, the air thick with magic and possibility, one thing's for certain. This is one story that's about to get more twisted than a pretzel in a taffy pull. Stick around, dear listeners, because in the land where all tales begin, who knows what chapter awaits just around the bend? Part 1, Episode 2. All right. See how everybody's doing out there. So far, so good. Ooh, hey, crossover. Welcome. Paige, Scully, Bimbo, Barbara, Janica. Hey, he's Caucasian, native wild man. What's everybody doing tonight? A bunch of people come on in there a minute ago. Mr. Gorman. Tink. You got the Gorman emoji. Everybody's emoji out there just about. Yeah, you're right. Wow, man, in the house. Sasquatch. Ivy B creates. Ivy tingles. Ray, the wonderful Izzy Scully. Wanda, Louisiana. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with this series. We're going to really bring our childhood back to life and try to remember the simple things. Crossover. This channel's looking good over there, buddy. Yeah, we got about 5-6 parts or so tonight. Thank you, Bimbo. Izzy helped me with a lot of it. We're working in conjunction with Leonardo Art and Canva. Just doing some cleaning, Wanda. Janica, what you up to, dear? I'm glad you made it. So, yeah. Let's see, what else did I have here? That's overlays. Jump back. This is one of my favorites right here. You want to be part of the story, Wild Man? Well, you might be. You never know. You can ask other people. I do write you in the story sometimes. Page pop. Well, this should be a relaxing show, you know. Emojis. I'm gonna let that chat get too boring. Let's put some emojis out there. Hey, where are we at on that overlay anyway? Oh, it's about to kick over. We'll look at the trailer here. Let's see here, guys. Let me. About to see the trailer here in a second, then we'll pick up with part 2. Hey, Cindy. Glad you made it. Share it out. Share it out. Oh, Lord. Oh, hell no. That's not what I fucking wanted. Damn it. Oh, for Pete's sake. Loop the game playlist too.
Picture this, folks. 2 worlds collide. You've got yourself the Emerald Wonderland. Meet the Cheshire Lion, who can make himself invisible, and the Tin Hatter, whose eyes spin like roulette wheels.
What the hell?
The Scarecrow Queen. Once the ruler of Wonderland, now dethroned and seeking revenge, she wears the crown of thorns. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road to the sea of tea and tranquility. The Tin Hatter, a fusion of the Tin Woodman and the Mad Hatter. He has a metallic body adorned with gears and cogs, topped with a large top hat that the eerie Scarecrow Queen rides a broomstick made from a rose stem.
All right, Sean, check back in a little bit, buddy.
When push comes to shove, sometimes you need to make your own door. Dorothy, quick, turn the knob.
I'm going to read the next section to Izzy's wonderful overlay that she made for us. And here we go. Part 2. Well. Just when you thought our band of misfit fairy tale rejects couldn't find a place more off the beaten path than the old country, the yellow brick road decides to go vertical. That's right, folks. We're talking about a path that starts climbing faster than Jack's beanstalk on steroids. As our heroes huff and puff their way up the mountainside, the air gets thinner and the mist gets thicker. It's the kind of fog that makes you wonder if you stumbled into a British murder mystery or a Stephen King novel. Dorothy wipes the sweat from her brow. I don't suppose anyone thought to pack oxygen masks. Or maybe thought a flying monkey or two. Alice, her hair frizzing in the damp air. I dare say this is more strenuous than falling down a rabbit hole, but arguably less disorienting. The Line Hatter's bounding up the path with inexplicable energy. Up and away! The higher we climb, the madder the tea party. I always say. Suddenly the mists part like a steamy curtain, revealing a sight that makes our heroes' jaws drop faster than an anvil in a cartoon. Perched on the mountainside, defying gravity and common sense, is Steenberg. A city that looks like what happened if Victorian London had a love child with a clock factory. The mechanic hair, his gears whirring in excitement. Great gears and gaskets. It's the motherland. Steenberg is a marvel of brass, gears, and improbable engineering. Clockwork birds zoom through the air. Steam-powered elevators climb the cliff faces, and every building looks like it might sprout legs and walk away at any moment. A little loud. Big jump, big jump. But here's the kicker. As our gang approaches the city gates, they notice something odd. The wizard inhabitants, decked out in goggles, top hats, and more gizmos than a Radio Shack clearance sale, are staring at them like they've just seen a UFO land in Times Square. It's the Cheshire Wolf, its grin fading slightly. It seems, my friends, that we've stumbled upon a place where outsiders are about as common as a dodo bird in a chicken coop. Our heroes huddle together, eyeing the slack-jawed wizards warily. Dorothy whispers, "I'm getting a rim wrong side of the tracks 5 here. Maybe we should turn back." "Nonsense, Dorothy. We've come too far to turn back now. Besides, we need a wizard's help to stop the Queen of Thorns, do we not?" Siren Godmother, her voice causing nearby steam valves to whistle in harmony. "Indeed, child. But tread carefully. The wizards of Steenberg are as volatile as they are brilliant." As our gang debates their next move, a particularly eccentric-looking wizard approaches. He's got a beard that seems to be partially made of copper wire and a hat that's simultaneously a teapot, a telescope, and possibly a small rocket. "Great gears and gaskets, visitors, outsiders, non-Steenbergians. How positively, absolutely, unequivocally fascinating. Tell me, do you run on steam or clockwork? Are you powered by tea or perhaps something more exotic?" Dorothy's blinking in confusion. "We're kind of powered by good old-fashioned food and sleep, mister." The wizard's eyes widen to the size of saucers, which incidentally are attached to the sides of his hat like tiny satellite dishes. Eccentric wizard, extraordinary, unprecedented, inconceivable. You simply must come in. The Council of Cogs will want to meet you immediately. As our heroes are ushered into Steenberg, surrounded by wide-eyed wizards poking and prodding at them with various steam-powered devices, one thing becomes crystal clear. They've just stepped into a whole new level of weird. Lionhatter grinning from ear to ear. "Well, folks, looks like we're not in Kansas, Wonderland, Oz, or anywhere remotely familiar anymore. Isn't it wonderful?" And so our intrepid adventurers find themselves in the heart of Steenberg, about to face the mysterious Council of Cogs. Will they find the help they need to stop the Queen of Thorns? Or will they end up as exhibits in the Steenberg Museum of Curious Outsiders? Stick around, dear listeners, because in the city where a steam power meets magic, and wizards have never seen a non-gear powered being, anything is possible. And I do mean anything to. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Welcome, you all. How you been doing, Wanda? Got the good stuff in the house. Native Wild Man. Ever faithful Paige coming to every show. Appreciate you. Yeah. Froggy Tingles. Zindy, you still out there? She is. Cindy Papa. Cindy Papa. Yeah, check out the links down low. There's an interactive dashboard for the show, and you can find a comprehensive analysis of the production. Raise blissful connections. Bimbo Bar. Thank you, Misha. Appreciate that. Hey, Stoney. Got our new series going, buddy. It's part 2, episode 2, season 1. Sip of the juice. Good evening, Globies. Okay, guys, part 3. There we are. Our merry band of misfits standing in the middle of Steenberg like a group of horses at a Tesla convention. The streets around them are a symphony of hisses, clanks, and whirs, with more brass and copper than a marching band factory. As they're led through the city, they can't help but gawk. Every building seems to be in constant motion, gears turning, pistons pumping, and steam venting in rhythmic bursts. It's like the whole city is one giant, elaborately overcomplicated pocket watch. Alice, ducking as a steam-powered pigeon whizzes by. I dare say, this makes the Red Queen's castle look positively mundane. Dorothy eyeing a lamppost that's also a coffee maker. Yeah, and it makes the Emerald City look like a quaint country village. Their eccentric guide, who's introduced himself as Cogsworth Vaporelli III, but you can call him Cog, leads them to the center of the city. There, towering above everything else, stands a massive structure that looks like what you'd get if you asked a steampunk enthusiast to redesign Big Ben. Cogs is gesturing grandly. Behold, the grand clock tower of infinite wisdom, home to the esteemed Council of Cogs. As they approach, the giant doors of the clock tower swing open with a hiss of steam, revealing an interior that's part throne room, part machine shop, and part mad scientist laboratory. Seated around a large gear-shaped table are the members of the Council of Cogs. Each one looks more outlandish than the last. There's a woman with a brass diving helmet for a head, a man whose lower half is a steam engine, and what appears to be a sentient cloud of vapor wearing a monocle. Head counselor speaking through a gramophone-like device. Welcome, outsiders, to Steenberg. We've been expecting you. Lionhatter whispering, expecting us. We didn't even know we were coming here ourselves. Cheshire Wolf, its grin going lopsided. A place where time is measured in gear rotations, my friend. The future might just be another type of past. The head counselor continued, steam puffing from his ears with each word. You seek aid against the Queen of Thorns, a most troublesome weed indeed. Her thorny influence threatens to jam the gears of all stories. Dorothy stepping forward. That's right. We were told we needed a wizard's help. Are you saying you knew we were coming to ask? The counselor with the diving helmet head interjects, her voice echoing metallically. My dear in Steenberg, we've calculated every possible future. Your arrival was merely a matter of probability and gear alignment. Suddenly, a series of whistles and bells erupt from various contraptions around the room. Council members start frantically checking gauges and dials. The vapor cloud counselor has a monocle fogging up. Great gears and gaskets. The Thorn Queen's influence is growing stronger. The very steam that powers our city is being corrupted. As if on cue, the machines around them start to sputter and groan. Gears begin to rust at an alarming rate, and thorny vines start creeping in through the cracks in the floors and walls. It's worse than we calculated. Outsiders, you must help us. Only by combining your unique organic abilities with our steam-powered magic can we hope to stop this thorny incursion. Just like that, our heroes find themselves thrust in the middle of a steampunk crisis. Gears are jamming, steam is going awry, and the entire city of Steenberg is at risk of grinding to a halt. Well, I suppose this is a bit like fixing a broken watch, except the watch is an entire city, and it's being attacked by evil plants. Dorothy cracks her knuckles. Just another Tuesday for us, right? All right, gearheads, tell us what you need us to do. As our gang prepares to dive into action, the Cheshire Wolf grins. Remember, in a world of gears and steam, sometimes the most powerful tools is a bit of good old-fashioned chaos. And so, with thorny vines encroaching and steam running wild, our heroes prepare to save Steenberg. Will they manage to combine their fairy tale magic with steampunk technology? Or will the Queen of Thorns turn this clockwork paradise into a twisted garden of rusty gears? Hang on to your top hats and goggles, folks. This steam-powered showdown is just getting started. Part 3. Pretty cool, huh? The GM hated my character. I was a sniper with these eyes that could zoom in and out, plus see heat through walls. Super accurate with any firearms. It was an elf race, too. Do all the mushrooms suggest hallucinations? I'm good. How about you? Tiffany. Tiffany. Janica. Hit the like. Oh, yeah. Cigarette. The Council of Cogs leads our heroes through a series of winding corridors, each turn revealing new marvels of steam-powered ingenuity. Finally, they arrive at a vast workshop that looks like Leonardo da Vinci's wildest dreams come to life. Welcome to the Gear and Steam Emporium, where impossible becomes probable and probable becomes steam power. Dorothy whistles, taking in the chaos of invention around her. Wow! And I thought the Tin Man was handy with tools. Alice nods, her eyes wide. Indeed, this puts the White Rabbit's workshop to shame. The team of wizard engineers approaches, led by a woman with kaleidoscope goggles and hair that seems to be made of copper wire. Greetings, organic ones. I'm Dr. Brescia Coxworth, Chief Innovator. We've got just the gear to help you take down that thorny nuisance. She turns to Dorothy first, producing a pair of brass knuckles that seems to be vibrating slightly. For you, my tornado riding friend, Cyclone Knuckles. They generate localized whirlwinds. Give them a try. Dorothy slips them on and gives an experimental punch. A miniature tornado erupts from her fist, sending nearby paper swirling. Oh, wow. Now that's what I call a knockout punch. Next, Dr. Cogsworth presents Alice with an ornate pocket watch. And for our wonderful wanderer, the temporal ticker. It can slow time for a few precious moments, perfect for when you need to be quick like a rabbit. Alice opens the watch, and suddenly everything around her moves in slow motion. She closes it, and normal speed resumes. Curiouser and curiouser. This will certainly come in handy. The Lion Hatter bounds over excitedly. What about me? Do I get a steam-powered hat? Or perhaps a gear-driven Maine cone? Dr. Cogsworth chuckles. For you, my Maine man, we have these. She presents a pair of spring-loaded boots. They'll give your pounce some extra bounce. The Cheshire Wolf materializes next to them, its grin widening. And for those of us who prefer to remain intangible? Another wizard steps forward, holding what looks like a collar made of shimmering vapor. The Mist Manipulator. It'll allow you to control your materializations with even greater precision. And as our heroes are fitted with their new gear, the workshop buzzes with activity. Steam hisses, gears whir, and the air is filled with the smell of oil and possibility. Dorothy flexes her hands, getting used to the weight of the cyclone knuckles. So what's the plan? We can't just walk up to the Queen of Thorns and punch her lights out, can we? The head counselor shakes his head, steam puffing from his ears. I'm afraid it's not that simple. The Queen's lair is hidden deep in the briar barrens. You'll need to navigate the treacherous terrain to reach her. Alice nods thoughtfully, pocketing her new watch. Journey through perilous lands. Well, I suppose that's par for the course for us at this point. Cheshire Wolf's grin turns mischievous. Remember, not all thorns can be seen. Some hide in shadows, others in sweet words. Lion Hatter bounces in his new boots, nearly hitting the ceiling. Oh, I love riddles. Is that answer T? It's always T in my experience. As the final adjustments are made to their gear, the wizards of Steenberg begin to gather. The line They line the corridors as our heroes prepare to depart, creating an honor guard of goggled faces and steam-powered appendages. Dr. Cogsworth approaches Dorothy and Alice one last time. Remember, your greatest strength isn't these devices, but in your hearts and minds. These are just tools to amplify what's already within you. Dorothy nods, a determined look in her eyes. Don't worry, we faced worse odds before. We'll stop the Queen of Thorns and save all our stories. Alice straightens her dress, now adorned with various steampunk accessories. Indeed, after all, every ending is just a new beginning. Isn't that right, Mr. Wolf? Precisely, my dear. And this one tale that's far from over. As our heroes step out of the gear and steam emporium, the assembled wizards begin to chant. Their voices rise in unison, a rhythmic cadence that echoes through the brass and copper corridors of Steenberg. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. It's a send-off and a battle cry, reminder of the path that brought them here and the journey that lies ahead. The voices of Steenberg fade as Dorothy, Alice, and their companions step onto the winding path that will lead them to the Briar Barrens. The yellow bricks beneath their feet seem to glow with an inner light, guiding them forward into the unknown. Dorothy takes a deep breath, adjusting her cyclone knuckles. Well, looks like we're off to see the Queen. Let's hope she's in a welcoming mood. Alice nods, her hand on the temporal ticker. If not, I suppose we'll just have to teach her some manners, shall we? And with that, our heroes set off, the chant of the wizards still echoing in their ears, spurring them onward to their confrontation with the Queen of Thorns. Part 4. All right. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Hey, Caucasian got it. Awesome. Appreciate that. Catch back up with y'all in chat here for a minute. Thank you, everybody, for being here. If you're still here, say hey. Susie B. It's the Blood Files. Mr. A. You hot in me, y'all. Yeah, Tiffany. Tingle. Janica. Izzy Ska. $1 million. Super wow. Yeah, popcorn. There's popcorn. Some good stuff. The good stuff. How y'all liking the story? Susie B. Hey, Christine. Thank you, Janica. Y'all give me 1 minute to check. Working hard. Blaster. Tingle, 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 tingle. Essay. Ding, 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 ding. Wow, wow. As our intrepid heroes venture deeper into the briar barren, the landscape becomes increasingly hostile. Thorny vines snake across the ground, and the air is thick with a sickly sweet scent that makes their heads spin. Your boy Jojo, welcome. Dorothy wrinkling her nose. It smells like Aunt Em's perfume mixed with compost. Alice is checking her temporal ticker. Stay alert, everyone. I have a feeling we're not alone here. No sooner have the words left her mouth than a group of figures emerges from the twisted undergrowth. They're familiar fairy tale character, but something's off. Their eyes glow an unnatural green, and thorny vines seem to puppeteer their movements. The lion hatter's bouncing nervously in his spring-loaded boots. Oh my, it seems the queen has some rather prickly friends. The group finds themselves facing a thorny version of Cinderella. Her glass slippers now thorny creepers, and a zombified Snow White with poisoned apple grenades, and Rapunzel whose hair has become a mass of thorny vines. Cheshire Wolf's grin fading slightly. It appears the Queen of Thorns has been busy rewriting some classic tales. Thorny Cinderella in a voice like rustling leaves. You dare to challenge the Queen. Prepare to be pruned. She launches a barrage of thorny pumpkin bombs at our heroes. Alice quickly opens her temporal ticker, slowing time just enough for Dorothy to step forward. It's time to put these cyclone knuckles to the test. She punches the air, creating a whirlwind that sends the pumpkin bombs flying back at their attackers. The explosions clear a path through the briars. Alice says, "Excellent work, Dorothy. Now let's deal with the Snow White." What happened? Last thing I remember, I was taking a bite of an apple. Wait, I got ahead of myself. Sorry about that, guys. As the corrupted Snow White readies her poison apple grenades, Alice uses the temporal ticker again. In the slowed time, she navigates through the falling apples, reaching Snow White and using a steampunk smelling salt dispenser, courtesy of the Steamburg Wizards, to break the Queen's control. Snow White shaking her head in confusion. What happened? Last thing I remember, I was taking a bite of an apple. Linehatter said, "My dear, your split ends are simply dreadful. Allow me to give you a trim." He produces a pair of steam-powered shears from his hat, cutting through Rapunzel's thorny locks and freeing her from the Queen's control. As our heroes catch their breath, more thorny minions emerge from the barrens. Cheshire Wolf materializing beside them. It seems the Queen's influence runs deeper than we thought. We must press on to her lair. Dorothy nods, readying her cyclone knuckles. Right. Everyone stick together. We'll break the Queen's control over this land, one fairy tale at a time if we have to. And so our brave adventurers forge ahead, their Steenberg gadgets providing invaluable as they face waves of thorny, twisted fairy tale foes. Alice's time manipulation allows them to outmaneuver their enemies, while Dorothy's whirlwinds clear paths through the thickest briar patches. As they progress, they leave behind a trail of confused, newly freed fairy tale characters, slowly undoing the Queen of Thorns' influence. Finally, after what seemed like hours battling through the briar barrens, they spot a sinister castle in the distance, its towers wrapped in enormous thorny vines. Alice peering through a steampunk spyglass. I believe we found our thorny monarch's abode. Dorothy cracks her knuckles, causing a small whirlwind. What are we waiting for? It's time to dethrone the Queen and get our happily ever afters back. As our heroes approach the foreboding castle, the true test of their courage, wit, and steam-powered gadgets awaits. The final confrontation with the Queen of Thorns is at hand, and the fate of all stories hangs in the balance. Part 5. It's so good. Hey, Sweetheart. It's your boy JoJo. Awakened by the looking glass. Sk, 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 sk. And Gorman tingles, 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 tingles. Chief Book and Brain say confused, you fused. Janica. Tiffany. Appreciate that. Good stuff, good stuff. C4. Carry on, Scully. You go now. Don't take break. You go. Go now. 299. 345. Campers. A jub bird is a vulture with a head that looks like a clock. Why? I don't know why. Just because. Look, just because. Says the Tin Hatter. Yeah, there's Wheat's Heart, is he? Let's see. I want to look at those pictures again. There's Steenberg Mountain, Cheshire Hatter. Tonight's thumbnail. Y'all check your membership milestone. How's that work? Well, we're morphing all kind of characters together. There's so many I can't even keep up with it. Where we at? Part 5 or part 6? Yeah, part 6. We got 2 more parts. Yeah, each episode is going to last about 2 hours, Janica, and I'll just let you know. There is, if you check the description underneath the video, there are 2 new links, and one is the interactive dashboard for Emerald Wonderland, and you can go check that out and hit the different tabs. It'll show you different parts of what we're doing. There's even an interactive quiz that you can take after you watch the show. And there is another link for a comprehensive literary breakdown. And if you're interested, email me, jscullybooks@gmail.com, and I will send you the pitch deck for the story, which is absolutely stunning. As our intrepid band draws closer to the Queen's thorny fortress, the resistance intensifies. The very ground beneath their feet begins to shift and writhe, thorny vines erupting from the earth like angry serpents. Dorothy stumbles. Look! This garden's got an attitude problem. Alice reaches in her pockets. Perhaps it's time to use Dr. Cogsworth's botanical pacifier. She pulls out what looks like a brass kaleidoscope. When she peers through it, it emits a soothing chime and a burst of golden light. The aggressive vines nearest to them calm, drooping harmlessly to the ground. Linehatter's bouncing excitedly.
Marvelous. It's like a lullaby for leaves.
But their reprieve's short-lived. A massive shadow falls over them as a gargantuan thorny construct lumbers into view. A monstrous fusion of the Iron Giant and Audrey II from Little Shop of Horrors. Cheshire Wolf, its grin turning nervous.
I believe this is what they call heavy gardening.
The thorny colossus roars, swinging massive vine arms at our heroes. Dorothy leaps into the action, her cyclone knuckles creating whirlwinds to deflect the attacks. But it's not enough to stop the behemoth's advance.
Dorothy, the pneumatic expander.
Dorothy nods, pulling out what looks like a compact brass umbrella. With a flick of her wrist, it expands into a massive shield, easily deflecting the monster's blows. As Alice and Dorothy hold off the thorny giant, the Lion Hatter reaches into his hat, producing the steam whistle disruptor.
Cover your ears, friends. This tune's about to get a bit mad.
He blows into the whistle, releasing a cacophony of steam-powered sound waves. The vibrations shake the thorny colossus, causing it to stumble and fall apart. Cheshire Wolf materializing atop the fallen giant.
Excellent work! But I fear we've attracted some aerial attention.
Looking up, our heroes spot a flock of thorny, twisted storybook birds diving toward them. Everything from angry birds to Hedwig gone wrong.
Alice says, "Time for some bird watching, I think."
She pulls out a pair of temporal binoculars, slowing time around the diving birds and allowing her to dodge their attacks with ease. Meanwhile, Dorothy readies another gadget, the twister turbine. It's a small handheld fan that, when activated, creates a massive updraft, sending the thorny birds tumbling through the air. As they press on, the castle looms ever closer. But between them and their goal lies a moat of bubbling, thorny ooze.
Linehatter appears at the moat.
I don't suppose anyone packed a rather large boat?
Cheshire Wolf grins, its body starting to elongate.
Who needs a boat when you have a vaporous viaduct? The wolf's misty form stretches across the moat, creating a bridge of swirling vapor.
Dorothy steps cautiously onto the misty bridge. Well, I'll be. Guess every cloud does have a silver lining.
As our heroes cross the moat, they finally reach the castle gates. The massive doors, tangled mass of thorns and gears, final obstacle between them and the queen. Alice pulls out one last gadget, the gear key configurator. It's a skeleton key that shifts and changes shape, its gears whirring as it adapts to any lock. Alice inserts the key. Let's hope the wizard's ingenuity holds out for just a bit longer. The key turns, gears grind, and slowly the thorny doors begin to open. Dorothy, she's readying her cyclone knuckles.
This is it, gang. Whatever's waiting for us in there, we face it together.
And as our heroes step into the queen's lair, they know the final battle is at hand. Their courage, wit, and steam-powered gadgets have gotten them this far. Will it be enough to dethrone the Queen of Thorns and save their stories? The thorny doors slam shut behind them, and somewhere in the depths of the castle, a sinister laugh echoes. Part 6. Very nice, very nice. Hey, there, Dio. Let me mute for 1 second. Oh, God, I was about to blow off in the mic trying to get through that. Like clear my throat.
We tar.
I think I'd make an outstanding card guard. Crap, I forgot to hit the thumb up when I got here. Hey, Seymour. What up? Superfood. You got a cool channel. I got one more part to read, y'all. Oh. Let's get through that voice, man. Hang on. Oh, Lordy. Yeah. Good stuff. Ugh. Okay, that juice. Oh, shit. Somebody texted me. What the hell? Something. Oh, yeah. Lizard music. Okay. She got red sneakers now. I know. I got sick a few weeks ago, and then I've just been so busy, Mikey. I know I'm always usually first comment. I take a lot of pride in that with the people that I follow and support. I mean, I have a system for so many things, but the beauty with this series and kind of treating it like a Netflix show, it could just go anywhere. I mean, although they're gonna take out the Queen of Thorns, there'll be other bloodlines and other rueful queens, and this queen is a product of the Queen of Hearts falling in love with the Scarecrow, and the next generation, they had a child, and it was the Queen of Thorns. So yeah, let's go ahead and get through it. Part 7, finale. As our heroes step into the Queen's throne room, they're met with a sight that would make even the bravest fairy tale hero think twice. The chamber is a nightmarish fusion of nature gone wrong and clockwork gone mad. Thorny vines intertwine with rusted gears, and at the center of it all, seated on a throne of twisted metal and poisonous flowers, is the Queen of Thorns herself. The Queen rises, her form shifting between woman and plant, her eyes glowing with malevolent green energy.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the little author wannabes, come to rewrite the ending, have you? Dorothy steps forward, cyclone knuckles at the ready. Your reign of terror ends here. Your thorniness. We're putting the happy ending back in every story you've corrupted. You foolish girl. Don't you know? The most memorable stories are the ones with a little danger. She waves her hand, and thorny vines erupt from the floor. Alice quickly opens her temporal ticker, slowing time just enough for our heroes to dodge the attack. Perhaps the best stories are those where good triumphs over evil. The battle begins in earnest. The Queen launches wave after wave of thorny attacks, each more vicious than the last. Our heroes fight back with everything they've got. Dorothy's cyclone knuckles create whirlwinds that deflect the Queen's projectiles. Alice uses her temporal ticker to navigate through the Queen's defenses, landing precise strikes with her gear key configurator, disrupting the Queen's connection to her thorny minions. Mindhatter bounds around the room, his spring-loaded boots allowing him to reach high vantage points. He uses his steam whistle disruptor to shake the Queen's concentration, causing her attacks to go awry. Cheshire Wolf phases in and out of reality, using its mist manipulator to confuse and misdirect the Queen's thorny intentions. The Queen is powerful, drawing strength from every corrupted story in the realm. She grows larger, her form becoming more plant than human. You cannot defeat me. I am every dark ending, every twisted tale. Dorothy grits her teeth, ready in her pneumatic expander. Maybe so, but we got something you don't, friends. At that moment, Alice activates her botanical pacifier, with soothing chimes causing the Queen's thorny extensions to droop momentarily. In that split second of weakness, our heroes launch a coordinated attack. Combined assault hits the Queen like a freight train, stripping away her thorny armor and revealing her true form. Sad, bitter character who lost her way in the story. As the Queen falls to her knees, the corruption begins to fade from the castle and the land beyond. Stories begin to write themselves. Characters freed from the thorny influence return to their tale. Dorothy approaches the fallen Queen, offering a hand. It's not too late, you know. Every story can have a new chapter. The Queen looks up, the malevolence fading from her eyes. Perhaps you're right. I had forgotten the joy of a truly happy ending. As the Queen takes Dorothy's hand, the last of the thorny corruption dissipates. The Emerald Labyrinth begins to heal. Perfect blend of Oz, Wonderland, and all the stories in between. It's the Emerald Wonderland. Alice smiles. She smiles, pocketing her temporal ticker. Well, I'd say that about as happy as an ending as one could hope for. The Lion Hatter bounces excitedly. Does this mean we can have a tea party now? An unthorny tea party? Cheshire Wolf's grin widens impossibly. My dear friends, in a world of endless stories, the tea party is just the beginning. As our heroes look out over the restored Emerald Wonderland, they know their adventure isn't truly over. Or in the realm where Oz meets Wonderland, where steam power meets magic, and where every ending is just a new beginning, the story never really ends. It just waits for someone brave enough, crazy enough, or curious enough to turn the page and see what happens next. Episode 2, the end. Hey, 1SP. Come up, man. Heck yeah. Great to see you. Not so fast. It's Joni Ska. I missed the first part, but I haven't heard my boy Jabberwocky mention yet. Maybe he stayed slain from his last house encounter. Yeah, we could bring the Jabberwocky into the finale, season finale, maybe. Huh. Heck yeah. Yeah, you're right, Izzy. Light that up. Let's see those emojis, y'all. Superfoods. I was dozing off, having interesting dreams with this in my ear. Joni tingles. So yeah, I'd like to do three episodes a week. I don't know how that sounds to y'all, but thank you, Kimbers, Izzy, Scud, Janica, Sean. Some color in that chat. Popcorn, you still out there, buddy? That's Popcorn's emoji. Sean's emoji. Izzy's. Who else is in here tonight? Ajot. Honorable mentions, Kimmy Kim's, Minnie Loco. She's sweet. And a few others. Oh, yeah. This thing there. Looks good, looks good. Well, thanks so much, Christine. We hope to see you at the next show. Tin Hatter. Eyes like roulette wheels. Scuss, 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 blaster. Tingle, 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 tingle. Vegas paranormal. There she is. Sk, 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 sk. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Thank you, Janica. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Oh, look at Sean. He snuck through without paying earlier. Look. Nah. Missed mission on my way in. You dropped a 20 on the floor, bro. When you sat down, I saw you drop that 20. Kimber in there giving me her best. Thank you, Sean. You're always so supportive. I mean, you know, this channel's moving along about as best as it can organically. You know, I pay the bills and then I collect the money I get paid from actually YouTube checks coming in tomorrow. Although it was June is typically a slow month for YouTube. But I mean, honestly, I have been able to pay way more than the bills on the channel. So with what's been coming in, I would like to see our membership get back up though. I think I'll try to be transparent with that. Maybe I'll start making some posts on the community tab. I want y'all to know where we're at with that. I mean, because we were on the road to 200 members at one point, and now we've dropped below 100. So, I mean, it's neither here nor there. It's all good. I mean, at this point, the channel is just basically supporting itself, but you know, not so much to the point where you say, "Hey, I'm ready to quit my day job," you know. But I wouldn't advise anybody of that until you're probably making twice what you make on your day job. But anyway, mostly I get on here, I'm focused on the art, not the money. So yeah, I mean, if you do the work now, produce the proper art, and you know, you get it out there the right way, all that must fall into place later. But I mean, Izzy, me, quite a few people know we got mad graphic design skills, and now with all this AI stuff coming in, I mean, I have the ability to animate now. I can take a picture from Leonardo, put it into Hedra, do some, you know, press some buttons and have it animate, and then sync the words up, whatever script I want it to say. It's just getting out of control. Bet you sing better than Clint Eastwood. I don't know about that. They put a big bright orange color on there. It just really stands out on the phone. What's that look like on the PC? Yeah, I guess it's because a bunch of, I don't know. They never really said to me anything on my back end about, you know, ska in my chat or
Picture
anything.
this, folks.
Oh,
Two
here's
worlds
the
collide.
trailer.
You've got yourself the Emerald Wonderland.
Oh shit, what's
Meet
going
the
on
Cheshire
here?
Lion, who can make himself invisible, and the Tin Hatter, whose eyes spin like roulette wheels. The Scarecrow Queen. Once the ruler of Wonderland, now dethroned and seeking revenge, she wears the crown of thorns. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick
To the
road.
sea of
Follow the
tea
yellow brick
and
road.
tranquility. The
Follow,
Tin Hatter,
follow the yellow brick road.
a fusion of the Tin Woodman and the Mad Hatter.
Sounds like Cassie from Tales Told in the Dark.
Body adorned with gears and cogs, topped with a large top hat that the eerie Scarecrow Queen rides.
No, that's a voice actor.
The wizard, when push comes to shove, sometimes you need to make your own door. Dorothy, quick, turn the knob.
Now, I made that with LTX Studio professional producer software, which I exported and created that pitch deck. And this is a overlay Izzy made for my narration. This one and the next one. She did a really good job on this piece. Very impressed with that. We got everybody here. H.I., Izzy, Tiffany. think Caucasian got that. Sean. Appreciate that, guys. Kimber, you enjoying this? In your wheelhouse? I mean, I'd love AJOD to come up and read some Dorothy and stuff. I just need to get the prototype down with this. It's so like significant what I'm doing with this. It's got to be perfect for me. Thank you, Izzy, for helping behind the scenes. It's going to get better and better too. I can't wait to like compose it all into a big thick book. Pictures, you know, the whole 9 yard. Really, it might even be more than $100. It might be like a $200 book. But if I go that route, I'll definitely make sure it gets like leather bound. Each book will be handmade, so I'd want to get, you know, the hobby of book binding is very interesting to me. You can get the inside produced somewhere, you know, glued up and sewed, but get the binding with some leather and some maybe some art, local art or something. I don't know. I've got some good ideas. But yeah, that book would literally probably cost you $100 to make, you know, like, so you'd have to charge a pretty good penny. This is the second overlay that Izzy made. And I don't know if there's somebody, I think I got Izzy pasted on this link. Izzy's link in here. If anybody has anything need done with your channel, like art wise, video wise, you can contact Izzy Ska, and we'll put her link in the chat. Wow, it got so loud. Got that one mixed a little bit too loud. Oh, shoot, hang on. Share the link, copy link. Getting ready to end here in a minute, guys. We got about 8, 9 minutes. Here is Izzy Ska's channel. You can also find her at if you want to look, just hit her up on the back end. Izzy. Hang on. Izzy _ oh God, my brain. Yeah, there we go. Izzy Pop at AOL. There we go. Okay, got that. Whew. Goodness. Missed admission on the way in. Crazy. Yeah, it was fun doing this. I enjoy it. Oh, look at that overlay right there. It's cool. Kimber Ska. Yeah, that's super cool, man. It's almost like the music mixed with that. It's almost like in a movie. Sign for sure, yeah. Yeah, because Sean, I can get the inside
with the digital art and everything in there. Like all these pictures would be in the book, and the whole story would be laid out and printed in a good way. Awesome, man. Like a classic Harry Potter type of book or something. I mean, that's a kind of book a publisher might want to be involved in and put you on a book tour. Although I don't know that I'm interested in going around a bunch of cities and doing book signings. Oh yeah, she'll definitely be on the cover with with me as well, as far as the graphic design goes. I mean, it's totally clean enough. You could read it to your kids, or it's interesting enough for adults. It's got all the elements of classic fairy tales interwoven, and it makes you wonder why how come nobody's done this before? That's what astonishes me. I've had lots of ideas for books, and I've often thought there aren't books that I've read that I wish I could read because they don't exist. So I took it in my brain as I'm the one that's supposed to write it, but I don't have time to write all the stories. You try to pick the ones that have a lot of meaning, and the way this has come together, it's like I don't know, you got the good versus bad, with the bad trying to destroy all the stories of history and rewrite them into a bad way, and then they trying to save it. And along their way, all these characters from other stories come in. Some have morphed with other characters through marriage or bloodlines. And at some point, every character that exists in the fairy tale world must have come from a motherland, just like us, like our ancestors, and we could just trace this on indefinitely. But I think 10 shows per season and maybe 4 seasons max, that's about the limit you would see like on Netflix, or like Breaking Bad and some of those other ones that had a lot of success. So yeah, y'all, that being said, we'll close out with some another trailer that was made by Izzy. Let me see what I've got in here in the old bag of tricks. We're gonna go ahead and shut that down, everybody, and we're looking for a trailer. I certainly appreciate everybody coming out tonight. A lot of fun. I'm getting all googly eyed. Can't hardly even press these buttons anymore. I know we'll do Emotional Mess and Scully Pop ASMR. How's that sound?
Doing crazy dreaming. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me way to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream, wind carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. Oh, cut up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Believe in me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just dream, wind carry me. Soon I will be free.